It's been a long time since I've been in the game when that's happened. And then the offense did a good job, so I think it was a complete win. And then I think you can add our fans right up there with those three phases I just mentioned. There was as much energy in that stadium tonight that I've seen in a long, long time. So that's very encouraging. All around, supportive effort by Baylor University, and everybody loves this university. So it was a complete win, including them. Hard game. We played well. We sputtered a little bit early offensively. Had a penalty there in the second half that kept us a drive from going to the chop block. But other than that, it was pretty good. We just got to keep doing it. That's the thing. We're closer than we were 2 weeks ago, but we're not where we need to get. We just still got to keep getting better and just being as clean as possible in all three phases. I don't know. You'd have to ask him that, but I don't think that's the case. I think we've had confidence in those guys all along. You get 8 starters back from the team that, held the Pac-12 South champs to 19 points in their own backyards. Pretty impressive. So, I think it's just situational, without question. That's how usually that happens on both sides of the ball.
All right, how key was that pass rush you got your game tonight?
It's great. It's big time. We're going to see some teams that throw the football down the stretch, including next week, with Kansas. So, anytime you get pressure on QB, Briles got hit early pretty hard, and it altered a little bit of what we did from there on out. So, anytime you get pressure in there, it's a big deal.
Art, they stopped you on your first possession, came back and threw the gadget with Levi. Was that something that you had plans to go out and do to try and maybe turn things around offensively?
Not really. And we don't consider that a gadget. It's just what we do. It's just another play. But, it was in our game plan to use it, early in the game. And it was just the right situation felt like at that time.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on your fourth ball.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson.
I'm glad you got in the postseason. We didn't make that.
Battled hard. I kept up with you down the stretch. I was pulling hard. And that is a big deal, and I appreciate you mentioning that because, 4 bowl games in a row, that's something that really hones you. That's a big deal, and I'm really happy, for our players in our university because it's a tough accomplishment because everybody else is trying for it. And our main goal has been 6 after 6, since last spring, and our players accomplished it.
Art, there's a lot of things that could have distracted you today. Be it homecoming activities or a lot of teams in the poll that have fallen that are ranked ahead of you guys, but you were able to put together a game, like you said, a complete game. What does it say about the team?
Well, I think we have a very mature football team. I really do. And as a program grows, so do the people in it. So our mindset's completely different than what it was in 2010 or 2011 or 2012 because of all the experiences these guys have had. And they've witnessed and they've felt. So everything just ascends and changes. And so our mindset's completely different than it has been before. And, that focus and that energy and that maturity shows through in certain situations. Now, we're not going to sit here and think that we've done anything because we haven't. We've got to go play a tough game next week at Kansas, and that's a tough deal. I'm thinking about going incognito. I felt like I stole something last time I was up there. Because, you get out there and score 21 points in the fourth quarter and win in overtime 31-30. That was a tough deal. Like I said, it's the greatest game nobody's ever saw because it won on TV. It's the greatest football game if you love Baylor because it's a great win. That just shows how hard it is to win on the road. And those games you're talking about upsets, I'm sure most of them are on the opponent's home floor. So something you really got to take advantage of when you have an opportunity to win on the road, and our guys will.
Coach, have you ever had a team?
I don't think so. I've never been involved in anything like it.
Art, will you be paying attention to the BCS standings when they come out?
I'll notice it, but I've been paying attention. It's, where you are after December the 7th is really kind of what's important for us.
Art, do you see Coach Bennett having a lot of fun coaching this defense?
Yeah, we're all having fun. We're all having fun. And fun is, depends on how you define it. We're all, focused with appreciation of the way our players play. To us, that's fun.
With all the struggles he had last year with that unit, did he ever lose the faith that he did eventually develop something into.
No,
like what you guys-
we've never lost faith. I mean, that's something you can never do. You lose faith and you lose all. So that's never gonna happen.
Art, they kind of bottled you up on the run game there early.
Yeah, they're good.
Did Glasgow maybe kind of
He sparked
change it a little
No, he
bit?
sparked us in the first quarter. He's a tough guy. You know, I mean, we've known that for 40 years. So, yeah, they're a tough team. They held us 115 yards last year. I mean, they're a tough team to run the ball against. And they do a good job. They're good. They're a good football team. You know, it just didn't go their way tonight. Stuff like that happens.
Coming in, how big of an emphasis was that? I mean, the way they stopped you last year to try to come out and run the ball.
Yeah, we want to run the ball. Now, we're not going to beat our head against the wall. You know, I mean, there's some other things we felt like we could do also, but we did want to establish a run because we have a whole lot of confidence in our offensive line. These guys did a great job.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank y'all so much. Great win for Baylor. Appreciate it.